All right, guys. What am I up to today? Uh, Today is Saturday, I think. And all I'm doing is I'm making a little bit of a label. And I don't know if I want to use. No, let me think here. Making a little label for the case. Now, it's not a label that's going to protect the case against theft or anything like that. It's more of a label to identify it as to who it belongs to for the honest person. And that's basically, believe it or not, aimed also towards my wife. And why am I having a problem finding my 5-in-1? Why do I, oh here it is. Why do I always have a problem finding this thing? You know, the other day when I was cleaning that shotgun, I'm thinking, why can't I find all my cleaning stuff? Or do I have it? And I thought, yeah, I've got it for the AR and stuff, but I didn't. And I had brushes and mops for the 12 gauge, 10 gauge, 20 gauge, yada yada yada. But they all had a big thread on the front, and I didn't have the rod for it. And I'm sitting there thinking, well, this isn't right because I need a foam brush for this. I've cleaned my rifles and my shotguns before, so what's the problem here? So, meanwhile, I got it done, but it wasn't the easiest task in the world. And then I'm walking around over there and I noticed there's a box, a little small box. Actually, I think I could even show it to you. That was a nice spin around. I couldn't do that again if I tried. I'm not a big fan of these sponge brushes. They work good. I'm not saying that they don't. It's just that I have a habit of being a little too rough with them, and I break right through them. So anyway, I find, I'll show you the lid. If I can get out. The lid. Well, this came with the shotgun. It's the rods that I need to clean the shotgun. So meanwhile, I was fighting with it. I got it done, like I said, but it was a royal pain in the butt, the buttocks. So anyhow, this little label or tag, whatever you want to call it, is basically, oh, yeah, let me pin this cylinder. Old habit. Always told, don't leave anything in the brush. forgot the hell I was talking about. Oh, the tag. I'm sorry. This is not going on the bag to stop somebody from stealing it, like I was saying earlier. This is more or less going on the bag so that the honest person knows who it belongs to. As I already said, well, I'm repeating myself. What does that mean? So, for instance, my wife had probably asked me within the last 6 or 8 months, who owns the stuff in the bank? Or what's that computer? Who's that computer belong to? Me. Us. Me. Oh. Okay. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, I'll be doing something. Who does that belong to? Meaning Coast Guard, Fire Department, or us. Me, us, me. And it's always the same thing. And she's, and I tell her, she says, oh, I don't remember. I got a lot of things on my mind. Well, that's because she gathers things that don't really need to be gathered, but she's just that kind of person. So meanwhile, this tag is going on that case so that if she wants to know who it belongs to, me or us. So it says, all contents in this case belong and owned by Buzz. So, I'm back here blowing my nose for those of you who want to turn around. Hello. So, basically that's what it's for. And I'm probably going to have to make a few more. Now, what I was thinking of trying is, you know what, I could try it on the other bank. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I got nothing to do today. Right. I got a shitload of things to do today, but you can see what happens. What the hell was that? Oh, the rifle. Rifle case. This case has a little tag holder on it. Now, it's just got a little slide-in tag, but I could have used some epoxy or something on it so that it wouldn't slide in and out as easy. But I just got a brainstorm. A brainstorm? Yes. It's getting hot, so let's turn that on. I just got a brainstorm. Boy, that little fluorescent or neon light tube over there. What a big difference it makes. Really. I need a little piece of material. And you know what? This has got red on it. I got a little piece of red material here. And I really haven't used this much. So it's not really dirty. Because before I get my wags, before I get my wags out here, you can watch.
WA1
Buzz Scissorhands.
Connecticut, clear on the frequency. Monitoring the Great 6-1. WA1 RHG, WB1 FWG.
Now what I can do is, well, what I'm thinking here is,
Joe, blast from the past, WA1 RHG.
Lettering this
Good morning. Good morning, Joe.
with,
How you doing?
geez, I got the press over there too.
Oh, not too bad.
Probably just,
Yeah, so far so good. Looks like we're having a little bit of a heat wave over here. It's up to about 22 already. That's wonderful.
this doesn't come off. What I was thinking, I have the press over there for doing T-shirts and things.
Yeah, typical amateur radio.
And I have some
topic of
material.
First topic of the.
I don't feel like going through all that
the
work,
weather
though.
conditions. Yeah. What was it this morning? 13 degrees here in Hamden, or maybe even lower than that. Yeah, I think they said at least the high of 28.
I wonder if I got any vinyl that's going to be good enough and not
still under
real
32
old.
here. So. Yeah.
That I can just.
Now it's going to go to home.
I got to do it
early
small. I don't want it
after
big.
breakfast, probably,
Where I can put property of
no later than 9 o'clock. My wife said,
Buzz.
I don't think you really want to go out there.
And then I
It's
can
kinda
trim
cold.
this piece of
I don't
material
know.
square.
I wanted to
I
go
have
and get
some
things
of that
if
Mod Podge
things just bother me. I want to take care
fiber
of the home here. Some
or
repairs,
fabric
but
stuff.
knowing that she knows I'm doing it and I have intentions to go and get material, at least, you know, in my mind.
It's a
maybe
fabric
something
stiffener,
up so
and
I
it
can
does
do it this
stiffen.
week. Back to you, Jim.
Stiffen, stiffen.
There you go. That's
It
kind
does
of like my
stiffen.
philosophy around, you know,
I
what I do
wonder
today,
if
what
it'll
you're gonna put
also
off until
work as an
tomorrow.
adhesive at the same
For
time.
the next day or
Because
the
if I
next
cut
day.
this nice and neat,
Yeah, you know, I
letter
wanted
it,
to ask
I
you,
can
I,
take
was
it and
listening
put it
to,
right here,
the 440.
spread it in, leave it alone. If it
And,
works, I
Woodbridge
can do the same thing on that case.
442.5. And all of a sudden,
So that's what I gotta
hear
find
on
out.
there,
I gotta find
I
out,
hear,
one,
WA1 RHG
if I have a good
connected.
enough piece of vinyl.
And then a couple minutes
Let me
later,
turn
I
this
hear
down.
WA1 RHG disconnected. What did you know? How did you do that?
Disconnected? Yeah, you're disconnected, all right. All right, let me see what I have here for a piece of vinyl. 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 I don't care what color, I'm just looking for something that's going to work. We'll use this color. Some call it teal, some call it turquoise, some call it light blue, some call it sea blue. I call it vinyl. You can call it whatever you want, but I'm going to call it vinyl. All right. Let's turn on this system for a minute. Let that warm up while I find my coffee cup. Coffee. So meanwhile, the other channel is busy, B-U-Z, B-U-S-Y, Buzz, Vids, V-I-D-S. But it looks like it just comes up, busy, space, Buzz.
Actual first computer
All
that
right.
I ever had was one that I actually I wire wrapped that used a Z80 microprocessor, and of course
This vinyl
the
seems to
input
work
output
pretty good.
on that was
It could be because it's cold,
switches and read out
or it
with
could be
LEDs
because
and
it's
stuff
one
like
of the
that.
newer
But,
ones.
that was
And
my
when I say
absolute
newer,
first
by
computer.
no means would I
Built
still
that back,
trust it
I think it was around the mid-70s.
on a job, because it's still probably. Now see, normally I would keep these. Perforation doesn't make much of a difference, you cut it off. Some of the printers have the wheels on them with the hole, but cutters rather, but for the most part that doesn't exist anymore. Well, it does, but there's not that many around. But you don't cut that close to the edge anyway, so it's not a big deal. But anyway, these are, this roll of vinyl that I'm using is probably 6 or 7 years old. And some of them can actually be as old as 14 and 15 years
Yeah, I had a
old,
whole
believe it or
bunch of them. I
not.
got from a junkyard, scrapyard. A friend of mine that had a place in West Haven. I used to go down there maybe once a month and get all kinds of stuff. A bunch of computers, IBM.
I made 4. Don't ask me.
Took about 20 of them and took them all apart. Managed to get a few
Told you,
going.
don't
You know,
ask.
he took parts from one and from another, and was able to get a few of them complete. So that was interesting.
Now this one's got to be done in the opposite. Meaning this one I have to take the letters out,
Yeah, I think
not the background
computer had
off.
the
I
most
gotta
fun
take
with
the
those,
letters
believe it or
out.
not.
And,
What was that, VIC-20? That thing was a lot of fun. I mean, nice, simple
Let me
games,
see how this will
you
work
could
over
play,
here.
But, the thing that I enjoyed doing more than anything was writing programs for it. I know some of them in their version of BASIC that they had.
Yeah, works
But
much
if you
better
had
over
something
here.
That was pretty large, where you couldn't.
Let me take you over here for a minute.
BASIC. You could write it in the assembly language for that 6502 processor that they had in there, and I mean, it's unbelievable when you write the program like that in the assembly language. I mean, you could fit a really, really large program into that computer. It was always amazing when you turned it on. It said 3583 bytes free.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of you guys probably don't remember those. But they're talking about the old 8088s. And the old Apples and the old Commodores.
It's so exciting when you add that much free. Yeah, I got into the basic programming. I did create some programs for my business. I got to a point where I had all these shortcuts. You just type in basic letters, and it will bring up different things in the program. But it was time consuming. Maybe I wasn't doing it right, but I mean, I got to the bottom line to get this thing working the way I wanted to, but maybe that wasn't the right way. But
You know what? If he didn't have this to fool around with,
I'm not really excited about programming. Maybe it's not my thing. Back to you, Joe.
he screws up everything that he does.
I ever really got excited about
But he tries,
programming was
and it gives him
when
something
there
to
was
do.
something that I really, really wanted to do. And you couldn't buy a program that would do it. And one of the
He had a
things I
timer
used
hooked
that,
up
Vic
a
20
few minutes
lot for
ago.
was for doing
Why? Who
data
knows?
acquisition. I used to hook up.
And in the middle of his
for,
conversation, the timer would turn off,
report on that thing, and I could measure.
and it throws just dead air,
temperatures and-
dead key,
and-
which means
and,
nobody else can
control
talk.
with it.
He doesn't
But
realize
the
that the
really
timer's
nice
off,
thing about that computer was that it was very easy to access.
so we have to wait,
that
or they have to wait.
peak and poke,
I don't talk on
command,
this repeater too much.
in basic.
Um,
And I had a lot of fun with that thing.
They'll have to wait until
There was
he
one
stops
time I stayed
talking,
up all night
even though we
writing
can't hear him.
Oh, at that point, you were really into that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's some times I've been
The timer was kicking off the audio, but it wasn't killing the dead key afterwards, so it was still keying up.
A few things up in the attic. All the different types of computer games. I see them all the time. I've been on the internet trying to sell some of the stuff, but I don't know. Maybe there's too much of it that came out. They say the manufacturer made too many things. Value is not that high until it gets scarce out there. But I remember, I still have up there. Those not portable, but those sewing machines. Guess they have a cover over them with a handle. Regular sewing machine back in the day. Well, Compaq came out with a computer. Actually, it was probably I could call it the first laptop.
Well, I put some, I submitted some paperwork to New Jersey on some radios.
Looks like a sewing machine. You take the cover over it, take the cover off of it, and then it opens up, and this has a green screen.
This is going to tell me two things. The guy that I was concerned about, is he a rat
Yeah, I still
looking
have
to
down in my
crawl up
basement
somebody's
over the other
ass
house, there's, my first laptop
and
that
put
I
a
bought
big old
was
brown
a
spot on their nose?
TT-1000, runs DOS, green screen, like you said. Although I think this one, I think it was actually blue.
Or
Color blue screen. That was it. I mean, that was a pretty cool computer. I mean, I had a lot of fun with that thing.
has he not got a hold of anybody?
If you could have, say, come
Do you ever deal with one of those guys that
40 years in the future and showed that to
turn this
somebody
down.
back in,
You ever deal with one of those guys or a person that if he hears something, he can't wait to get a hold of somebody? Like I can't find my, oh, here it is. He can't wait to get a hold of somebody to say, this is what I heard. You know what I mean? Or, this isn't right, but he's going to try to make it work. That kind of thing, I don't know if you guys ever ran across, I'm sure you have, those kind of people. And they just, no, and it irks them to death. If they don't think they have some type of control over it.